Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be setting up my financial goals for 2021 in the Ink Bucket Planner. I'll also share options in which you can update your financial goals in any planner you have. First, what I'm going to do is use the Happy Planner budget stickers to set up my financial goals, and I'll walk you through what my financial goals are and how I'm planning to achieve them just on a general basis. And then I will show you the other options in which you can set up yours as well. If you've watched my yoga calendar video, you know that I used a grid paper to just use it as a guide to ensure that my stickers are straight. I'm going to do the same thing. The only difference is I just drew all the lines to be extra precise, and for that I used this dot grid notebook that I already had and I ripped off the page. So I'll just set this up first and I'll make sure that it's lined up at the top. And this is the first time I'm setting up a financial goal. Actually, I'm setting up 3 financial goals, and I think this should be fine. And then I'm just going to use a paper clip to ensure that the page doesn't move around. So this should be fine, and I'll just use another paper clip to stick this down as well. And the stickers that I'm going to use are these financial goal stickers. There are 3 of them. I have 3 financial goals, so it's perfect. Honestly, if I had more, then I would have used the other method that I'm going to show you later. So first, let's pick up this color. I also want to use these calculator stickers as well. So this is straight and I'm okay with this. Let's put our second one down. Yeah. And then the third one. Before I lay it down completely, I'm just going to use a whiteout to cross this off. I think I'm okay with these. So I have 3 of my financial goals, and it's got this really nice numbers in gold foiling, so I'm going to use that probably over here. And then here I want to pick this yellow one, and then I used yellow, green, and I want to use this pink one. So we have all these stickers ready. In this goal field, I was planning to write what the goal is, like whatever the purpose that I'm saving for. Now that I think about it, I think I'll use a gold box to write that down, and here I can write the actual goal amount that I'm planning to save, like my financial goal. So let's take out these colorful boxes. I think the larger ones would look nice instead of I really want to highlight as to what I'm saving for. So I'm going to use these larger gold boxes. I think the stickers are done, so let's start writing. And I have 3 pens as usual, my Muji ones, 0.38, 0.7, 0.5. So let's write down with 0.7. So I have my abundance fund here, and for the abundance fund is more like what people call it as emergency savings. And the emergency savings, those words just doesn't sound right to me, so I name it as abundance fund. And for that, it means like I have this abundance of money that I can use if anything goes wrong, instead of calling it like negatively as emergency fund. And then using my 0.5, I'm gonna write the goal amount. I don't think I'm comfortable sharing, so start date I'm just gonna write as Jan 1. Yeah, I think that should be fine. And then end date, I'm gonna save it like throughout till December. So December 31st. And then starting balance, I'll add how much I've saved till date. And then ending balance, like if I've used any money from it in between, I'll just add whatever is left out at the end of the year. Action steps, what I'm planning to do is, instead of action steps, I'm going to write down like the months, so that every month I can come back and like put in how much money that I put in every single month. Because we have these goals in our mind that, okay, I need to save $100 a month, or I need to save $1,000 a month, but you never know what's going to happen in April or in June. You might end up, saving $2,000, or you might end up saving $800. You never know what's going to happen. So I want to know like what I'm actually saving, not just my intentions, because at the beginning of the year we are very motivated and we always think that, oh, we can crush it, we can save this money, but life happens and it's important to like make sure we are reviewing as well. I just cannot write and talk at the same time. It's a bit confusing. Okay, let's start with January. So what I'm planning to save, I'm going to put that in my monthly budget, and what I actually saved, I'm going to come back and write it here just to see, okay, this is what I'm doing every single month. And at the end of 3 months, like at the end of each quarter, I'm going to try to review it a little bit and see if I want to make any changes. So I have this ready for abundance fund. And then my next goal is to save for my business. So I want to put in, I'm actually planning to do something exciting probably towards the end of 2021. It might be something related to planners and all that. Let me know if you have any guesses. So start date is obviously Jan 1st. This involves some kind of setup cost. That's why I'm trying to save a little bit more than what I actually need, because that time I might end up needing more than what I would have thought. So I've started saving like I think from 3 months now, and I want to keep continuing that. So date, I'm still not sure. Honestly, it depends a lot because I'm graduating this from my post-graduation this year, and it's pretty unknown, like uncertain considering the current situation. So I want to see how that goes. For now, I'm just going to add the date as December 31st itself. And if I end up launching it before that, then I'll consider it as an even more better achievement. If you have any guesses, like let me know in the comments below. It's something related to planners and all of that. Really excited to do it. And then same thing, I'm just gonna add the months. So we have our business tracker ready as well. And then let's move on to my final financial goal, which is debt. When I moved to Canada, I didn't have plans to stay like for this long, and that resulted in like needing more money, and fortunately my family members were able to help me, and I want to repay that. So I'm gonna put that here as well. And I also lost my job when COVID hit, and that kind of, I was actually working in 2 jobs. The main job that was financially supporting me for my day-to-day expenses, I lost that, and that was quite a hit for me. So my family helped me in that situation as well, and I really want to repay that. As of now, the contribution that I'm putting towards the debt is pretty low because I want to make sure that I have this amount ready, like pretty well funded, just in case anything goes wrong. I just want to have some like my own money. I don't want to depend on anyone else, and I also want to prioritize my business. So as of now, this thing is a little bit unknown. I still don't know how much I'm going to save every single month, but as soon as I finish like graduating and then move to a full-time job, this is going to get pretty aggressive. So as usual, the date, I'm just going to put it as January 1st because in case any month in my business I end up making a little bit extra, which I don't need for these, I'll probably end up putting into my debt fund. So end would be December 31st. Honestly, I don't think I can save everything I need by December 31st, but for next year I will start a new tracker. That's why I'm just putting it there. And then my action steps, I'm just going to add the months to keep a track. So these are the financial goals that I have set up, and like I mentioned, I'll go after I finish recording, I'll go ahead and write what amount I'm planning to save this year and what's currently there in that account. Yeah, and that's the only thing I need as of now. So we have these trackers ready. Let's see if we want to add some decorative stickers that kind of says like save or something like that. Probably these. Yeah, like these. I was thinking we could add pay your future self first, or yeah, I think make things happen or pay your future self first. I think I'm gonna add pay your future self first. So just a reminder that whatever I'm saving is for my future self, and let's put it at the top. I'm just gonna move this guide, the graph guide that I have, to that side, and let's keep the planner aside for now, and I'm just gonna keep it here for reference. Now I'm going to show you how you can create your own trackers. So if you're investing in a notebook, I would suggest grab a dot grid notebook because you can use it in so many ways. Obviously, the most functional way that I use is prepare this and use it as a guide. And now let's start to prepare your own tracker. So first thing, what I've done here is I've kind of measured out the dots that we need. So going horizontally, we have around 12 dots. So I just added a line here and then a mid line as well because we want to add some lines. And then I have 3 headers here, spacing out 2 dots for each header. And then I have 6 dots here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dots here to track our monthly contribution for that goal. I'm gonna use washi stickers, and this one is from Happy Planner as well. And I want to use this particular sticker. You could use the thin ones, but I don't think the thin ones are pretty common to find, like these really thin ones. The medium size ones are pretty easy to find, and you can find, obviously these are the most common sizes. You can use any of them. I'm just going to show you this one, how you can use this sticker, washi. So we have our guidelines, right? We'll just go put this washi around it as our border, like as a decorative box. And what I'm gonna do is use an X-Acto knife or a blade and then cross it off. This is the trick to get nice decorative boxes with your washi tape. So with your dot here, I think I'm gonna use a scale just to make sure that they're straight. So I'm gonna put this, again line up with the dots and then go over it a bit lightly. Washi tape gets cut. So we have this here, and then I'm just gonna keep this and chop this side as well. Okay, we need it like this. So we have this side as well. Let's set up our trackers, and I'm going to use the same kind of format to set it up here. So for that, I'm using a 0.7 pen to make sure the line is a bit thicker and kind of looks like a border. And then using the 0.38 pen, because it's a really tiny tip, I can add here as start date. I'm just going to go ahead and write the same headers. So we have all our details here ready. So I'm just going to rip this page off, and these pages in this dot grid notebook are perforated, so I can go ahead and get it really easily with clean cut. So using the other dot, I'm gonna cut this, like there's one dot in between here, one line of dots, so I'm just gonna cut this. So here you go guys, you have this really pretty tracker with your washi tape around. It just looks like a nice sticker. And then I also went ahead and created a slightly smaller one. For this I went with 10 dots around, like these were 12 dots and this is 10 dots. And then I have this larger one that I created just using different colored lines. You can create it however you want, and if you want it to be really simple than this, let me put it on a plain page. It's a bit distracting to that. Yeah, so you can have your house, another house, and your abundance fund. And then if you want it to be a bit more simple, this is the one that I created. If you want to save for your business, the goal amount that you want to save, what you want to save for your start date, end date, and then the months for contribution. Again, you can use months or you can use action steps also, and just use tape or like glue to put it down. And if you want to get a bit more creative, I did this one, a mason jar one. Obviously this is like a very classic savings jar, so I created this banner as well. So if you want to save for a car, you can just, you know, create this or put any header that you want. And then as you save, like January, if you save this much, just shade it, and as you go towards the end of 2021, your jar will be full. So this is the second way in which you can create your financial goals. I really hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and also give this video a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments below, like, what method would you be using? Would you be using the ready stickers or the ones that you create with washi around, or like simple ones, or these kind of creative ones? And that's it for today's video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.